Kyoto. One minute you're in a typical tourist hotspot, next you're lost in the back streets of Gion, enjoying a comforting bowl of beef curry udon. So cheesy that it warms the soul. 12 miles later, you're in heaven, indulging in a jewelry-like bread as a symphony of textures and flavors dance in your mouth. But if it's an unforgettable meal you're seeking, this 100-year-old eel restaurant is frozen in time, serving eel marinated in their secret sauce and grilled to a fluffy perfection. We are at Itoh Kyuemon and we are trying their matcha popsicle, and they have like 5 different versions, including a holiday one, so technically 4 all year round. And we got their strawberry matcha because I love strawberries and anything and everything fruity. Cheers, y'all. The matcha ice cream is smooth, creamy, and refreshingly tasty. You can definitely taste the naturally rich, earthy, grassy notes, subtle sweetness, and slight bitterness. The vibrant green and pink colors take center stage. The strawberry-flavored white chocolate outer shell snaps as you bite into it, revealing a creamy and velvety center, creating an indulgent melting moment. Crowned with icy sweet strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, the textures are endless. And with like a hint of like that berry flavor, a subtle sweetness, and it's well balanced. Oh my god, this is so good. And the matcha is probably like one of the best matcha popsicles I've had so far. And for being like in the most touristy part of Kyoto, like who cares? You're here to enjoy yourself and just try all of like the street food that is out here, because you will be missing out if you do not come over here. So we're at Amam Dacotan in Kyoto, and this is probably like one of the most beautiful bakeries I have ever been. And there's just an assortment of so many baked goods. As soon as you walk in, it's just like the wave of like baked bread, sweet bread, butter, especially butter. That is like the best smell that I have smelled here in this bakery. The next sweet pastry is a caramelized banana bread, candied walnuts, some caramel with caramelized banana. There is walnuts and cream. I don't know what kind of cream base it is. And there's also caramel, but the bread is so soft. Like every piece of bread I've had here has been soft and moist and the right amount of chew. Cheers. It reminds me of a banana Foster, not overly sweet, with a soft and moist, melty interior. Soft, jammy bananas, buttery and sticky good, and the aromatic smell of the deep, rich caramel. And the walnuts are caramelized, oh my god, and they have like the perfect caramelization and crunch. And the base of the bread is also a whole grain bread. Seems like all the dough is whole grain based. And then the last one, oh my god, the last one was screaming at me. It's this beautifully bright purple looking stuffed bread, and there's jammy blueberries. I want to say that might be blueberry butter, because if the last one was pistachio butter, this definitely has to be blueberry butter. And again, they're using the same bread as the other banana caramel walnut. Cheers, y'all. This is zesty. They're definitely, okay, it's a blueberry compote, and they're definitely using lemons because it has a brightness to it. And the purple creamy stuff is definitely blueberry butter. Thick, fluffy, whipped, creamed up, freshly made butter. Like, bro, this is just so good. This is a beautiful masterpiece. Like, every single piece of bread I have had, from savory to sweet, has been like a banger. You can't go wrong with any of the pastries that you pick here, like any of them. If you want to go ahead and grab them all, like, do it, but you're gonna be full. Kyogoku Kaneyo is a long-established eel restaurant founded in the Meiji era. A restaurant that feels like I stepped back to the Taisho era. They are serving Kyushu eel, marinated in their secret sauce and grilled to a fluffy texture. A recipe that has been passed down for 7 generations. Despite being awarded a Bib Gourmand on the Michelin Guide, they are actually affordable. And for 5,000 yen or $32.26, this 6-piece set is worth every bite. The rich, fatty, fluffy eel just melts in your mouth, and you can taste the symphony of savory sweet flavors. The eel is delicately cooked over a charcoal grill, and the smoky flavors come out. As for the carp sashimi, it was tender, and when I dip it into the yellow sauce, it brings out a tangy and bright flavor, similar to mustard. They also give a generous amount of freshly steamed rice. The grain is fatty and meaty. If there is one thing that Japan knows how to cook, it's an egg, especially an egg omelet. I have never seen so many rolls in an omelet. It was undoubtedly a delicious surprise. An egg omelet that's tender, creamy, and soft with a hint of sweetness. And to end this meal with a bowl of liver soup, which I have never had before. A clear broth that is light, aromatic, and slightly salty with a slight earthy and deep, rich flavor. And honestly, I enjoyed the soup. And for me having a liver soup for the first time, I was honestly shocked how good it was. Obviously, it's not a Kyoto trip if you're not having matcha every day. We're having matcha tiramisu and a matcha latte at Maccha House. And I've never had matcha tiramisu, and this looks so delicious. It is dusted with matcha, and it looks like it has like a cream. I'm assuming at the bottom it's like the cake base. Their tiramisu is served in a wooden box known as a masu, traditionally used for drinking sake. The tiramisu is dusted with a generous amount of matcha and layered with runny mascarpone. Just like traditional tiramisu, made with layers of ladyfingers, velvety sponge-like biscuits saturated with a vibrant green tea. The biscuits are soft and spongy without being mushy. The mascarpone cream is velvety and every bite is luscious, rich, and decadent. Ooh, the matcha has a slight bitterness, but it's not overwhelming. It's not sweet at all. It's creamy and custardy. The matcha has smooth, creamy texture. Next is the matcha latte, and we got it iced. Cheers. Oh, that is not sweet at all. Very smooth, creamy, and it's actually not bitter at all. In the back streets of Gion, where the echoes of the Hanemachi linger, lies Kyoto Gion Okura. Despite being in the heart of a tourist area, you will find a comforting bowl of beef curry udon that's so cheesy that it warms the soul. The cheese curry is their signature dish, and I can understand why this bowl brings joy and comfort to locals and tourists alike. The moment I stepped inside, I was captivated by the aroma of spices that filled the air. The restaurant feels like I stepped into my grandma's living room while enjoying a warm meal that she cooked right up for you. The space is small and lined with celebrity autographs and Japanese fans. The presence of the bowl is captivating. A dark brown broth that is thick and glossy. The udon noodles are thick and hearty and soft, but not overly soft. The thick curry sauce clings perfectly to the noodles without being too saucy. Not only does the sauce cling to the noodles, the melty cheese is truly the best part. Cheese so melty, it clings to every noodle, literally to every noodle. The richness of the cheese mellows out the spiciness and gives the soup an extra savory dimension. The beef is thinly sliced, tender, and savory, and absorbs the sauce, providing a different texture in contrast to the soft, thick noodles. While the scallions provide a brisk, crisp counterpoint to the broth, which otherwise would be a little heavy to enjoy. To add a little bit more spice, they provide ichimi, a Japanese chili pepper at your table, adding a sprinkle or accidentally a little bit more to add a spicy kick to the whole bowl. But if you're looking for a low-key, cheerful, affordable meal in Gion, look no further than this restaurant. I can see why so many tourists flock to Kyoto, the shrines and the boundless beauty this city has to offer. But if you're like me and want to eat like a local, you definitely have to go to the back streets of Gion and enjoy a cheesy bowl of beef curry udon. And treat yourself like a queen or king with jewelry like bread at Amam Dacotan. And I will catch you on the other side of the table.